7, 8. He rolled about 9. So,
Joe, here's a situation for you. Just came across the feed. Ryco fumbles, recovered by Eastside. Eastside ran it back for 64 yards for a touchdown. In the process, though, there was a celebrating penalty at the 8-yard line that negated the touchdown.
Oh.
I see some lapse in somebody's future.
Can't live with prosperity. All right, so Marion with the football. Tate's going to throw it, and he's going to throw it out. Almost picked off by DeAndre Mack. Really, he read it. He jumped that pattern. Great job by Mack to see what was going on there. That pass intended for Devin Ham. No good. Knocked down. 3rd down and 1. The Hurricanes coming up here again. They are, I think, 2 of 3 on 3rd down conversions for the night.
Joe, DeAndre was looking at the end zone. He had a straight shot if he'd managed to come down with that.
Marion again, 3 receivers to the left. This time they are going to give it up the middle, and he bounces back outside. However, I don't know if he got enough.
It's going to depend on the spot. It's going to be close.
Zach Meade got it, and he bounced it to the outside. They're going to say he was short.
Yeah, they're winding the clock, so.
I think they're going to ask
call for a measurement, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like he got it from here, but
I was wondering why referee was signaling to wind the clock when it was an out-of-bounds play.
Well, I think he rethought that one. So maybe he wants to get out here quick tonight and just, all right, let's keep the clock going. All right, so there's 30 seconds left here in the quarter. A quick moving first quarter, and again, a great quarter for the Blue Devils. As Marion comes up again, they've got 3 receivers left.
And he's still winding the clock, and the previous play was out of bounds.
Yeah, I don't understand that. All right, so this time Tate's going to keep it. He's going to go bounce it off to the right-hand side, and he's got a step, and they're going to – the ball came loose. The ball came loose, and I believe – oh, my goodness sakes. Brady Edwards got the football, and they're going to say he was out of bounds, but – he was still laying in bounds.
He was laying in bounds, sitting in an upright position.
Wow.
I'm wondering if these referees maybe have something in the crock pot at home they got to get home to turn off.
That was not a and again, folks, sorry, we don't mean to be prejudiced, but my goodness, that was terrible.
He was at least, I'm going to say, a foot, 18 inches in bounds.
I mean, it's sitting there with the football, like I said, upright, and handing it to the referee. The referee just took the ball and runs to the middle of the field as the clock winds. And, again, Chris, if he went out of bounds, the clock would have stopped, correct?
Well, you would assume, but it's not supposed to wind after an out-of-bounds play anyway.
So 2 times on this drive, anyway. So that's going to end the first quarter. A little bit of controversy, but, again, a great quarter for the Blue Devils as they now lead 14-0 as their points disappeared off the clock. But anyway, we'll take a quick break, come back for the second quarter. Again, you're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio on homecoming night here at Legion Field.
Over the last 11 years, Christina Kilgore-Wiggs has continued to demonstrate her vast knowledge of the local real estate market and strives to represent each of her clients with the value and respect they deserve. She is a trusted and well-respected real estate professional, and now she has joined a group who shares her vision of putting clients first. She is now with Conservis Real Estate Group and welcomes the opportunity to serve you and your family. Please call her today at 423-360-0092. That's 423-360-0092. Or go to christina.conservisrealestategroup.com for more information.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
All right, so we're back here. Marion has the football. They are on the Gate City 48-yard line. Again, don't understand how they kept the ball there, but they've got the football. They're in the pistol formation. Snap goes back to Tate. He's going to give it up the middle to Meade. Meade's got it, and he's going to rumble up for about 5 yards. Give him about 5, and again, it's going to set up a second down and, second down and 5.
We've already got plenty of things to talk about at our coaches show Wednesday night.
Indeed.
I can't wait to hear the coaches' interpretation of this.
Yeah, I don't understand a few of these. But anyway, again, Marion looks to the sideline for the play. 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right. As Tate will be in the shotgun, he's going to set Meade to the left-hand side. Gate City leads 14-0. Tate's got it. He's going to roll left. He's going to throw it down the field, and it's going to be picked off, intercepted by Gate City. Logan Tomlinson's got it, and he's got some room to run. He's got it up to the 45-yard line, and he cuts across field. He's to the 50. He's down to the 45, to the 40.
Still rolling.
Rolling and rumbling all the way down to the Marion 34-yard line. Gate City with a huge turnover. The first of the night for the Scarlet Hurricanes. Gate City back in business in Marion territory.
I kept waiting for a flag, looking for a block in the back. Gate City did a fantastic job there of not. In a close play where there's lots of action piling on, it's easy to do that. They played really good.
Thomason, he wanted a breather. He was patting on his head as hard as he just coming across.
He ran about 200 yards, cutting back and forth across the field.
Great play. Again, Marion tried to go deep. Tomlinson dropped back from his linebacker position, and Gate City is in business. They're going 5 wides, and here comes Fleming on the motion. However, he's going to be taken down in the backfield by Moss.
That, Joe, almost could have been a face mask.
Well, with this officiating crew, it would probably been a legal motion. So you never know. But anyway, again, don't want to get that way, but you see what you see. 2nd down and 14. Clock runs 10:40 left here in the first half. Gate City leads 14-0. As they'll come up this time, Reed will be in the shotgun formation. He will have Tripp set to the right. He's got Fleming in the backfield, and he's got DeAndre Mack to the left-hand side, as there will be a penalty on the play. Not for sure exactly who that
Someone
will be.
line up maybe offsides in the neutral zone, perhaps.
Yep.
I believe they did.
Marion with the penalty give Gate City 5 yards, so they get that negative play taken back. And again, they'll pick up a couple. They'll be 2nd down and about 8. Again, they are on the Marion 33-yard line. This time, Gate City comes up. They're going power I right, unbalanced right. Marion has not shifted. Blanton's got the football again, and he's going to roll up the middle. Blanton will find the pay dirt. Touchdown, Big Blue. Blanton blasts his way from 33 yards out, and Gate City taking care of business on homecoming night. 10:06 left, and the Blue Devils, 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns. There was no stopping Blanton, and again, they jumped in the power I. Marion did not shift over. They had an extra blocker, and Blanton found the pay dirt. As Luke Reed comes into the ball game to kick the extra point, Sally will hold for him. 20-0, 10:06 left, first half. There's the snap, hold, kick is up, and kick is going to be no good, wide right. But the damage is done. 6 points more for Gate City. They lead 20-0. We'll take a quick break, come back. You're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
2 out of every 3 people will need an assisted living community at some point in their life. We here at Elmcroft of Johnson City want to help to guide you through the process and decisions and believe in you as a person, not as a number. If you do have questions and want to be treated with the value you deserve, we invite you to call or come to our location for a free, no-obligation tour and meal. To schedule a tour, call us today at 423-282-0280. That's 423-282-0280. We are located at 406 East Mountain View Road in Johnson City. You can check us out on the web at elmcroft.com. Elmcroft of Johnson City is an Eclipse senior living community.
All right, we're back here live from Legion Field, and the fans for Gate City has been treated to a great show here so far. 10:06 left in the first half. Gate City, with the most points they've had in a while, they are up 20-0 on the Scarlet Hurricanes.
Joe, they've already surpassed some of our predictions people gave us outside.
Gate City's had the ball 3 times. They've scored 3 touchdowns. Marion has had it twice. They had the 1 punt and then the interception that has led to the 20-0 lead. Blanton's he's ties it up, and he's got it down, kicks it down to about the 16-yard line where it's going to be brought back up. Here comes Marion, though, and he's got a step. He's all the way up to about the 39-yard line.
Good solo field tackle there by Blanton. He potentially prevented the touchdown.
He saved it there because he had a big crease. And there was nobody else behind Blanton in terms of stopping him. So they will take over 1st down and 10 on the 39-yard line. Gate City leads. The clock is under 10 minutes. It's 9:59 left here in the first half. Tate will be back in shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. And he's got Meade who's going to set him. He's got him to the right-hand side this time. They look to the sideline for the play. Gate City in a 3-5 defense. They're going to give it to Meade once again. He's going to try to bounce it outside, but they are going nowhere tonight. Great job by Luke Reed. Also in support was Blanton as well as DeAndre Mack. They are not getting the corner tonight on Gate City, and the Blue Devils stuff him there for a loss of about 3. 2nd down and 13 for Marion. They will have the ball on their own 36-yard line.
So far, really quickly, while we got a break in the action, Richland scores first. They take a 7-0 lead over Tazewell. Wise Central up 6-0 on John Battle. Ridgeview strikes first. They lead Union 3-0.
Marion has got 3 wide receivers to the right-hand side. They've got a tight end to the left-hand side this time, and they also bring in a power back, and Marion wants to talk about it. Timeout.
Well, while we got a break real quick, I spoke too soon. Battle comes back and scores. They now lead Wise Central 7-6.
Again, we've got both of those teams coming up here in the near future. Next week, we'll be back here at Legion Field. Again, they will take on the Lehigh Generals. Again, that ball game October the 18th. Then we'll make the long road trip to Bristol. We'll go over to John Battle, up to Battle Hill, where we take on the Trojans. And then we finish out the regular season here at home. Again, senior night will be against Wise Central on November the 1st. Then, of course, we'll have to see what happens there moving forward.
Well, Union has just scored. Now they take a 7-3 lead over Ridgeview. So a lot of scores are starting to roll in right now, as Gate City looks like they finished up with their plans, and they're coming out ready to play. Marion's still standing over on the sidelines kind of scratching their heads right now, and they come back out and start to line up. Right now, Gate City's just completely dominating this game. Marion has had no answer for them.
She said no scout.
So looks like Marion's going to keep, quarterback keep, and absolutely nothing is there. If anything, you may have lost one. Gay City's saying there's a fumble on the play, but, of course, the officials see it otherwise. Let's see. I believe that was, actually they managed another one of those trick handoffs. That was 13 Zach Meade on the carry, but nothing came up there to show for it. It's going to bring up 3rd and 11 for Marion. So far tonight, they're 3 for 4. Let's see if Gate City can't get a stop here. Quarterback's in the shotgun, looking to pass, being flushed out of the pocket, feeling lots of pressure, flings down the field, and another Gate City interception. 3 defenders converged on it. They weren't able to come down with it, but all is not lost, because Marion's going to be punting it away with 4th down and 11 coming up. Gay City setting up in return formation. No big surprise. Carson Jenkins back to receive. I believe if I was Gay City, I would just about send the house right here. What have they got to lose? So the snap is back. Punt is up. High, lots of good hang time there. Jenkins takes it. He's immediately hit and then wrapped up, and referees are going to blow the play dead. Looks like Gate City's going to take over on about their own 29-yard line. So Gate City's already put together 94-yard drives. They started on about their 30 earlier, so that's going to be about a 70-yard drive for them. So starting on about the 23, 24-yard line, that shouldn't be too much of a tall order the way things are going tonight. Gay City has come out firing on all 8 cylinders, and I think they've kind of caught Marion by a little bit of surprise. Marion players starting to stand around with their hands on their hips. And now, for some inexplainable reason, they're going to back Gate City up about 5 yards, and they're going to start on the 20. Jenkins never called for a fair catch, and